He's one of the rare players in the history of Ghanaian football to have come second in France Football Award. The man nicknamed Lord Zico. For whatever he did to earn that nickname, he's a perfect person to share with us that story. Arguably one of the Ghana's best players prior to 1982. He was an instrumental member of that 1982 AFCON success. He rose through the ranks to become the chief executive officer of a club that he represented and won many laurels. That gentleman here on Prime Take is Opoku Nti, the Lord himself. Opoku Nti, thank you very much for your time. Hope you are doing well. Thank you. Yeah. You look good.
Well, by the God's grace, yeah.
Yeah. How did you come by the name Lord Zico? And in fact, it's been quite dominant.
It was given to me by my bosom friend, my brother, Oluwa Kwabrayebo.
Oh, okay. Kwabrayebo nicknamed you Lord Zico.
Kwabrayebo.
Wow, that's quite an interesting one.
You'll be in a better position to
explain
the reason why.
But is it related to the Brazilian Zico?
Yes. Yes.
It's related to the Brazilian Zico. So tell me, for Kwabrayebo to nickname you Lord Zico probably shows that maybe you were as good as Zico.
Yeah, that is how the name came about, because that time Zico was on his top form in his prime, and even as it is now, a player emerged. Even here, they just take the name by force. It's not given to them.
Yeah.
They just take the name by force. Everyone wants to be Ronaldo. Everyone wants to be
Messi.
So our time, that was also happening, but it's not
common
as it is now. I was on top of my football career, and Kwabrayebo gave me that name.
Lord Zico.
Yeah,
where were you born?
I was born in Kentampo.
Okay.
My father was a policeman.
Okay.
So he was traveling to everywhere he was posted.
Yeah, okay.
And Kentampo was where he was as a policeman.
Okay.
And that is where I was born. So some people think I am even a Bruno.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I come from Kumasi.
You're from Kumasi?
I'm from Kumasi. In the Ashantis, we come from where our mothers.
Oh, okay.
From. So it's called Adankwame.
Okay.
Adankwame Kropon. It's about 25 minutes from Kumasi to that place. And my father is also from the Kwai Kukufu, also in Ashanti region.
Oh, okay. Okay. So how many siblings did you have?
How many?
Siblings.
My mother's side was, we are 8.
Okay.
And my father's side, 5 add to it, so
13. 13 of you. Your child number what?
From my mother's side, 2. I'm the second born.
And your father?
My father's side, 7.
7. You are the 7th child of your father. Wow. Did your father play football?
He told me that. I didn't witness it, but he told me that he was a footballer. Those who are old will know what I'm about to say. Mm-hmm. My father said in Kokofu, they were having a team, and so the king of Kokofu was having 3 children playing.
Yeah.
And they used to pass among each other. So there was a saying that Kokofu ball uni anymore and passing out. So he said he was he said he was a striker.
Oh, okay.
And so my father really indeed ushered me into football.
He ushered you into football? Yeah. Oh, that's interesting one to hear. So how would you describe your upbringing when you were growing up? How was it like?
Being a police son, discipline was there for us.
Okay.
I was brought up in the barracks.
Okay.
And it's like we are among each other. When me, I got the chance going out because of football. My father encouraged me to play football. My mother will not. If I'll go out and come back late in the night, he said, no food for you because you didn't pan fufu also. But meanwhile, I have so many siblings, they can do it. But my father will always be there. He said, no. He will wait for me and I will always eat with my father.
Oh, that's an interesting one. So you had a very supportive father.
Very supportive father.
Then, let me get one thing clear. Your elementary education, which schools did you attend? And then usher us into how you got into Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Okay. From Kintampo, my father was posted to Jaso.
Okay.
I started school there. Then he was also posted to Kintampo. There I started playing football as a young age, at the age of 7, 6, and 8.
Yeah.
At the age of 8, my father will take me to every Kotokomai.
Oh, okay.
Especially in Kumasi.
Okay.
And he would drive me in the morning, Sunday, early in the morning. That time, the stadium will be full to capacity.
Yes.
Whereby by 10 o'clock, they will be even closing the gate.
Wow.
A match which is going to start somewhere 3 o'clock or 3:30. By 10 o'clock, it will be full. So you have everything with you, your food, everything, because when you sit down, there's no way you can get up and go, even to go and make...
Yeah, to go and use the washroom and all that. Yeah.
It's very big. Well, you can't get the access of coming to...
Yeah, back to your place.
Your position. So, my father, I was always watching Kotoko matches, and Ose Kofi was my idol.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I cherish Ose Kofi a lot.
Wow.
When I was very young. And so, my father went to pension. He was pensioned. And we came to Kumasi because he was having a land at Oforikrum that he was building a small house for his family.
Yes, okay.
For his family. So we went and we relocated at Oforikrum. Then I started playing the coals at Ahimfie. And years back, we were having so many ballpa around. When I say ballpa, you just go out and there's maybe Asafo.
Yeah.
There's a team there playing in the morning. Some will start 7 till maybe 12 o'clock. From there you go to Amokum. From there you go to Ashtown. From there you go to Krufrum and Tafo and so. So I'll go out Saturday morning. I will come back in the evening, Sunday.
Just playing football?
Just playing football. You play maybe at Asafo, then a team manager is waiting for you. After your game, he will also pick you up to somewhere, maybe from there, another team manager is also waiting. So that is how ball powers.
Oh, okay.
And every area, football was there in Kumasi. So then I was going to my elementary school. I started at Oforikrum. Then I went to Akrim.
Okay.
Akrim is just from Oforikrum. There's a railway line there. You go over it, then you come to Akrim. Close is Abuabo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Abuabo. It may be Abuabo.
Yeah.
So I was going. That's where I continued my elementary school. Then I was playing the school team. I play in the school. We used to call zones. Zone A, Zone B, Zone C. So I was playing for Zone C, and then I was also playing at the Ahimfie. Ahimfie was the coals, where Otunfo Osetutu will do his deba.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That place was located for the coals. So we used to play there every Saturday and Sunday.
Is he still there?
Now the course is there, but we don't play there anymore because that is where Nana
is doing his debats and all that. So how were you discovered to play for Kotoko? Was it through these course football?
Yeah, through the course football. One day, after I finished elementary school, I needed to go to secondary school. But it was also very difficult for my father because he was a pensioner. And having 13 children together.
Massive.
Yeah, so I was always like a co-borrow, going out to play football always to find dairy bread. So there was a guy, may his soul rest in peace, called Ajay Fobi, who was also a football fan. He was always coming to watch me at Ahimfie. And so I heard that in Efijasi Secondary School they are doing late entrance. So I went there. When the boys spotted he was a student there, and he told the sports master that this boy, they should take me. So that is where I went. I started praying for secondary school football. Then that time Polo was the fantastic player coming. So at Efijasi, I was also a young guy, good dribbler. I was very, very good in dribbling. And they named me Efisco Polo.
Efisco Polo?
Yeah. See, the oldest man you see was just also once a baby. I'm not shy to bring this players inside my conversation because it's reality. Yeah, so I was called Efisco Polo. Then one day I was also spotted going to secondary school Form 3. Someone introduced me to Kotoko. They said there's this boy, so we should try him and see. So the Kotoko bus came to Efijasi, picked me. There was a game that Kotoko is going to play against Highlanders. They were just years back. It was not Premier. It was first, second division, third division.
Many of the people I've spoken to on this show always say that there was amateur division, then there was Division 1, then there was no Premier League football.
There was no Premier, but the first division has been turned to Premier.
To Premier now.
Then I came and played at Kumasi Sports Stadium wearing Kotoko jersey. That was my dream. Because of my father, I was ushered into Kotoko. I love Kotoko with every breath of me.
And because of Reverend was Kofi as well.
I wanted to He was my icon. So we came and played the game. I was fantastic. The guy who was tackling me is having your structure called Mampalo. Very strong Hausa guy. And I was dribbling him left and right. Say, Meku. So after that, I was like my dream come true. I was really, really happy that me wearing Kotoko jersey. And because of me, the bus will come to Efijasi to pick me for the training.
Wow.
So that was about 78. Ending of 78. So the league was coming to start 79 season. That time it was year to a year, not middle of a year. Okay. Yeah. So Kotoko said they would do Justify 1978 and then somewhere December. And Coach Afrani, may he so rest in peace, was the coach there. So I also came and participated. For sure, I thought I was on my way to Kotoko.
Yeah.
And after the Justify, Coach Afrani said, I am too young. I was then 17 years then. Coach Afrani said I was too young.
Were you disappointed?
I was crying. That shows the extent that I was disappointed. I was crying. Then, well, God have a ways of promoting people. Every misfortune sometimes is a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
So, Coach, I was going home from stadium to Opoku Nti, and a man approached me. He was also a coach. He's called may so rest in peace, Coach Asante. He was coaching a second division called Asante Heroes.
Okay.
So he approached me and said, look, I want to take you to Takwa Gold Stars because they were a new entry coming from second division.
Oh, okay.
Promoted.
Oh, okay.
I said, me, if not Kotoko, I won't play anything. He said, where do you live? I said, Opoku. He took a taxi, picked me up. We went to my father. We tried to talk to my father, convince my father. My father said, Akosi, well, they said they will take care of you. Your school will be free. They will take care of your school fees and everything. So why don't you go with them? Me, my father, when he says sleep, I sleep. So I said, okay, I will go. That is where I went to Takwa.
Oh, okay.
Gold Stars. That was 79 season. I was then 17 years. Then I swear to myself within me, I said, whenever I meet Kotoko, I will score.
I show Mubia. So you are Akwesi?
So I am Akwesi.
Okay.
And when I went to Takwa, may also his soul rest in peace, Mr. Nti, who was the director of the Takwa Mines.
Oh,
he saw
okay.
me and said, this small boy, I will live with you. So
Oh,
he
really?
took me, yeah. So he took me as a son to his place. I was with his children, and I still stay contact with them.
Wow.
I was with his children. He will take me to school with his Mercedes-Benz. Then after school, they will pick me up. Then I will go to training with the team. But I did something for myself. The Kotoko team motivated me.
Yes.
To go extra mile every morning, consistently, 5 o'clock. You know, if you know Takwa, there's always hills surrounding the place. And our house, the director's house was in the middle of the mines.
Oh, okay.
So you have to go around a hill to reach there.
Okay.
And every morning, 5 o'clock, I will come out and run on the hills every morning. All because I want to score against Kotoko. And me, I believe training is the key. There is no juju in football. For me, it's no juju. It's about training, consistent training, committed to it. Then I developed, all of a sudden, I was developing thigh muscles and so because of the hill. Yeah. So when we started the 1979 league, first run, Takwa Gold Stars were on top of the league table. I scored 8 goals, even though I was playing as number 11. Then the national team, they were preparing to defend the 78 African Cup of Nations in Lagos, Nigeria. Yeah. So the coach, because of Takwa Gold Stars, we were out of the table, we were first on the table. He arranged a friendly match, they came to Takwa. That time, my senior Kukudazi, the legend, was the captain there.
Okay.
Yeah, that squad, we played against them at Takwa and we won 2-0. I scored the 2 goals. Immediately, the coach invited me to the national team.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And because of what I was doing, I was good dribbler and so there, the name also followed me, Takwa Polo. Senior, thank you for giving me your name. I do appreciate it. So I became Takwa Polo also there. Then, lo and behold, I came to the national team. I met all these established players, the squad of the national team going to defend the cup, 1980. and I was learning. I was rubbing shoulders with him. That was even a pride for me. So I copy so many things from them. One thing about me is I am fast in learning when it comes to football. I can watch you, then pick some of your styles. Then I will start doing it myself, so it will become part of me. So then my captain of Kotoko that time, may his soul rest in peace, the late Opoku Nti.
Oh, okay.
Chen was also
okay.
the captain.
Okay.
I was one of the youngest. Asasi, Albert Asasi also came. Papa Kun was there. So I learned so many things from my elders. And even though I didn't make the trip 1980 to Lagos, but I was called to the national team that time. And so Takwa goes as I was a hero. My name is everywhere. And then Opoku Nti starts enticing me to come back to Kotoko. I said, me Kotoko there. So at Kumasi Sports Stadium, Takwa goes as against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. We were camping. There is now RFA has their office there. There was a camp there that every club that comes to play against Kotoko will go and camp there. So I was there when this my friend Ajay Fobi came and said, Okuso, are you going to play against Kotoko? I said, yeah. And say, what are you going to do? He said, me, if Kotoko score one goal, I will equalize. It will be 1-1. If they don't score me, I will score. It will be 1-0. So we laugh. Then, lo and behold, during the game, fantastic. God was on our side. I was doing everything. Then, I think into the 25 to 30 minutes of the first half, I took a ball from center, dribbled through 3 defenders of Kotoko, then entered into the 18. I raised my head and saw that still the goalkeeper was inside. I pushed a little bit forward. That time I also have developed a shooting skills whereby I have the power in the legs. So I shot the ball and goalkeeper Fuseni, may he also so rest in peace, didn't move. If it was not because of the net, no one would say it's a goal. Because he didn't move. And 5 minutes to the end, Opoku Nti equalized, so it was 1-1. So everyone wants me back to Kotoko. Then it's like my dream has come to pass. So I stay overnight, and my father was called to Ayimfie to go and bring me back, because that time there was not any transfer thing there. And I couldn't come because that was the league has not ended.
Yeah.
But Kotoko supporters were playing very important role during that time of Asante Kotoko. They make sure that they would take me from Takwa and bring me to Kumasi. And it was not easy. The security there was not easy. So one day they planned with me. God forgive me, but maybe it's your will. They planned with me without telling the general mines director. They came and took my bags, and I was waiting for the man to late Mr. Chumeti to go and sleep, so that I can run away with the supporters. That time, there was a train sleeper. You sleep overnight, then you reach the following morning. So they were waiting for me. 12 o'clock, I will go down. Then I was watching TV, knowing that my boss is asleep. Then all of a sudden he came from the room, and he said, I was watching him. He dressed up, he went into the mirror, and he went out. I didn't know what was going on. I was still watching TV. Then he came back with my bags and said he saw certain people stealing my bags, running away. So he went and brought back my bag for me.
They came to steal them.
Yeah. He didn't talk. So He went inside. I was really disappointed. So,
now, but what made Kotoko so special that you always wanted to play for Kotoko? What made it so special?
you see, most of the European countries, they do it, the clubs. If you are ushered as a young chap, it goes inside you.
Yeah, it becomes a part of you.
It becomes part of you. And Kotoko was Kotoko that time, because Kotoko was one of the clubs in Ghana that bring Ghana's name to the map.
Okay.
With the Osekovi's group, with those that won the first African Cup for Kotoko, Infum, Baba Yara was there, all these players. And so, they also pull the crowd. It's very, very important. They pull the crowd.
I can understand.
That makes Kotoko special. And their teaming supporters, they love their club in such a way that so much as whatever, if the going is good, whatever you need in Kumasi, it's not about the club, but it's about the supporters. They heal their support, they heal their players. You go out and you want something, it's free, they will give it to you. Whether it's drugs, whether it's food, everything it goes. It's the supporters that make Kotoko team or players want to play for Kotoko. It's not about the management also, it's about the teaming supporters. They love their club to the heart. It's like Kotoko is like a kingdom that people worship. It's true. Every Kotoko player. So
you've benefited a lot from the generosity of Kotoko supporters.
Kotoko make me who I am. That's why I wish I can do more for Kotoko.
What are the benefits you got from playing for Kotoko?
When I came also to Kotoko, now the treasure of Kotoko, which is the late Mr. Sapon, he also courted me. I was 18 then, said he will live with me. So I was like one of his children. I eat there, I sleep there, I do. The only thing he wants me to do is to pray for him. And aside that, I was at Ahmadiyya Secondary School. They were taking care of me. Yeah. Me and Albert Asasi. We were a student there. Then the family is there. Every Kotoko supporter see you outside. They hail you. That time it was not all about money, but it was about the fame. It was very important. In the Bible it says that good name is better than riches.
Yeah.
Our time was the good name. Even though now is the riches, but our time was the good name.
That's a good one. Now it is riches. No longer have a good name.
Yeah. But the love of the game
was also there.
I love playing football. Football is everything. I dream football. I eat football. I sacrifice my life for football. I discipline myself for football. And one thing I always said to myself, during that time I said, look, I want to do something that will make my supporters happy all the time. So my training never ceased. I train a lot. I sacrifice a lot. You won't see me outside. No Kotoko supporter will say he saw me in disco here or here. No. From the training grounds to home, to my house. From house to the training grounds, then to the stadium. It's hardly you see me outside. And so whenever people sees me, they wonder. Sometimes they don't believe it's me. Because they say my structure on the field looks as bulky guy. So they see me and say, are you Opoku Nti? I say, yes. People doubt. People say, no, he's the one.
He's the one.
Yeah. So football was everything. But you need to have passion for it.
For the game. How many seasons did you play for Kotoko?
80, 81, 82, 83, 84. Went to Switzerland for 2 years. 86, played for Kotoko to 88. went back to professional Switzerland again.
What were the challenging moments playing for Kotoko?
The challenging moment was to fit into the squad, because we were about 16 players. That has been the philosophy of Kotoko. Of late, it has not been like that. That's why Kotoko is suffering. Sims, may so rest in peace, the chairman then, Sims Kofi Mensah, from 75 to 1979 has dominated. That is where they were having the fearsome five.
Yeah.
With the person of Mama Akwa, Nasedu, Mohamed Polo,
yeah.
and
Reverend spoke about that. He said anytime Mohamed Polo had the ball, he will look at the four of them will go. He decides who to give the ball to go and score.
Yeah. So then 79 came that they started massive recruitment, picking every quality player from all the clubs. We were brought together. And I always say that a good team is a team that have good substitutes.
Yeah.
And we were all master in our own eyes. And we came together, you need to fight for the position. And that was the challenging movement.
Talk to me about the 82 AFCON. That was the AFCON, the last AFCON we went and we won. What was your role like in that team? Because it was like one of the highest peaks of your career.
Yeah. I was then, is it 82? So 80, 81, 82, about 21 years, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That one I was about 21 years. And Kotoko players, we were about 8 of us.
In the team?
In the team. And even it happens that the president, late president, Hilary Mann, said they don't have money, so we are not going. Until the revolution came, whereby Rawlings came and said, no, you are going. It was left about only 1 month. So Ghana decided to go. We were at men's room, running on the beach all the time. The facility was not good, but as I said, the sacrifice was there. During the national colors was also, it's not about now people want to go to professional, but the years where everyone wants to be in the national team. It's the stepping stone. Your club is a stepping stone to the national team. We were training very, very, very hard. But the sacrifice was too much. Sometimes food to eat was also difficult.
Really?
As for Ghana, God gave us the talent and everything. But what we need to infuse in it for it to become one of the greatest football continents, we are not doing it. The sacrifice was too much, I tell you.
What were we supposed to do then?
What can we do? We are under the military rule, isn't it?
So
do you want to die premature?
When they command, you go.
We go. So we went to Libya as underdogs. And lo and behold, we were playing against the nation, the host nation, Libya themselves. As a matter of fact, Gaddafi hosts this team fantastic. It's one of the best tournaments.
Wow.
Yeah. So I would say some things that I haven't said before. Because I'm not afraid anymore.
What are they? Tell us.
So we went to Libya with their squad, and the first time the match was supposed to be Sunday. Friday we said we were going to see the first time we played on synthetic AstroTurf. Even we didn't have the shoes to play on this. Some of them wearing hard stud on AstroTurf, some of us our stud, rubber stud, but it wasn't easy at all. I believe God wanted Ghana to win the cup. With all our what we did on the field, it's like heaven was backing Ghana. Okay. So Friday, there came a small snow.
Okay.
That we haven't witnessed before. And so it was very, very, very cold. And those who have Sasabro Kakra came. John Baker say my name, Koku Kah say my name. Then left John Mensah, the goalkeeper. He was the third goalkeeper. You have no choice. So open ceremony, we went there and we started the game.
Is it that one they said the goalkeepers were scared to play, or?
This is what they said, but the reality is what I'm saying, because I was there. You see, in Ghana, everyone read meanings to everything that happens, but surely they took them even to hospital.
Oh, okay.
Yesterday I was with Kwame Namazura, his Yodamite, and we were talking about this thing. And he was also among those they took to the hospital. So we started the game, everything, then we scored. George Alassa was on his peak. He was scoring goals at random, like that. Then they equalized. Then second half, they score again. Then it was about 30 seconds for the game to end. And I quite remember, there was a throw-in against Libya. And Kwame Samson, he was also playing with me in Kotoko. Kwame Samson, it was on the center half. And I told him to throw the ball behind me. So we communicate. And I draw the player, then turn with him. So automatically, I was in front of him.
Yeah.
So he threw the ball, very long one. So when he hit the ground, volley, it was so powerful that the goalkeeper at the same time didn't move. It was the net that was shaking.
That's how people knew that you have scored.
I tell you. Then 2-2. We brought the ball to the center and it was off. We play 2-2. And that 1 point took us, helped us a lot to advance to the next stage. So then Ghana, we go, look, our one of the best match that we play against Cameroon. I tell you, we were in the same hotel with them. After Roger Mera came to us, we came out and we were talking and said, look, one day if Ghana happen to qualify for World Cup, they will do wonders. That's what Roger Mera told us that time, 1982. Then we were discussing and he told us that Libya has done well. Every day they will give $20 to every player. We didn't know. So he hinted us. So we had a meeting immediately. We go in for a month. That time we have been there for about, we get into 3 weeks. We didn't know. So we assembled ourselves. Kwashi was the captain then. We talked and we decided that we should go to the management.
Kwashi?
Yeah.
Okay.
We must approach them for our money. We went, we talked to them and they said, oh, you people cry, use these small boys. You like money too much. We wanted to save the money after we will give, after the tournament.
Oh, so they were taking the money people didn't know?
No, we won't wait. We need our money. Other than that, we won't play the next game. That is where we got our money. You see,
so demanding for money from management has been there for a long time.
I've been there for a long time, so it's not
anything new.
It's not anything new. So we play against also Algeria. semi-final.
Yeah.
I tell you, it was a cracker. You see, that year, the World Cup, Cameroon has qualified, and Nigeria, they were the two countries going to represent Africa at the World Cup. And also, we beat them 3-0. 3-2. We beat them 3. We went to extra time to beat them 3-2. Even, they were even short of one player, but we couldn't see the difference. Algeria was on fire. Maje, Baromi, they were having a good squad. So we went through. Then came to the finals. We prayed, we went to penalties. That before the finals, we were there. Then the late CK Jemfi, who is a technical, no, he's a technical. He was a part of the coaching structures, and he came and said, "This is a message from our head of state," and he said it reads like this: if you qualify, if you win this cup, we're going to make sure, or we're going to honor you, and this honor will benefit you and your children. So every step, whether eating, whether going after the lunch or supper, you read this message to us. There came a D-Day. Not knowing that even in Ghana, it was a rumor that Gaddafi wanted us to sell the mic to him. We didn't know. So, lo and behold, I say God was on our side. We won the cup. And that was the first time we stayed there for about 3 or 4 days and waiting for presidential jet to come and pick us. So maybe the benefit we had was being in the presidential jet. They took us from Libya, Tripoli. We came in the presidential jet. We were happy. Then, when we reached Tamale, they make a refuel. Then, when we reached Tema, we saw 2 jet planes, one on the left, one on the right. Then, something happened. We were all crying in the plane. What happened is, you know, these jet planes, they are very, it's not big like the presidential jet. But whatever the jet plane will do, the president jet will also do the same thing. Imagine, you'll be going like this, going down, all of us like this. Then they will go up again, and we'll be going like this. Everyone was crying in the plane. Because you haven't seen it before.
You were scared?
We were scared.
You thought you were going to die.
Then at times it will go like this. And we were all like, man.
Who was the pilot?
It's a military man.
And they were scaring you people.
They were scaring us. Even those outside waiting for us to land, they were all shouting. Because we haven't seen this before. So 15 to 20 minutes, we were going like this until we landed. If you like, go and look at the picture. When we were coming from the plane, no one was laughing. We were all scared to death.
You couldn't laugh because your heart was gone.
It's gone. It's like, hey, what is this? So, all of a sudden, now, some of the 78 squad, there was also a promise there during
the
champion time, when they also won 78. They did a promise houses and so. It never happened. So they were saying that no, we must ask for even cars, because they have seized so many cars at the port.
Okay.
And the coaches, CK Gem fee or some do they say, oh, Mukramo and Kwalamo had you on the cast or bell on a bell of Ukojika honor. We talk, so they took us from the airport to Kondabalas. That's the first time we met at Katapori. And he came to us and said, we were sitting down. I come so dang. We were in the plane since morning because it was a chartered plane. There wasn't any food. So then he said, the old man, they called Papa J old man, is sleeping, so he will come soon. We were there 30 minutes. When he came, he greeted us. We talk. He was talking. No one was talking. We talk through politics and so and so and so and so. What we blacks can do if you are given the same opportunity like the whites, we are better and so and so and so and so. We were sitting there. I don't know. One country say football. This is how we are. So he talked, and then after the speech, he said, Ghana has nothing to offer you except we salute you. I tell you, it pierces our hearts. If Ghana is suffering, I don't know. Maybe some players curse Ghana, I don't know. That one I can't tell. But this thing, so many players decided not even to play for the nation anymore. Because the sacrifice was too much.
You went and won the trophy and came. The only thing he said Ghana can offer you is salute.
Salute you. Che! It was, well, it's all gone now. But you see, it didn't augur well. So from there, defending the cup at Boake, we were eliminated. Yeah. Immediately. Who want to die again?
84, you were eliminated. Pat like that.
Pat like just like that. Who want to die again for the nation? They themselves said, a hero that is not honored its own country is not worth dying for, isn't it? So that is where the downfall starts, invading Ghana football.
That's a bad one. 84, bad tournament. 92, you were in the final. And 92, rated as one of the best players. Unfortunately, you spent your time on the bench in that tournament.
Well, media, what I know is anytime when certain things happen, I say, God's will be done. Those in charge were those who make their selections and so forth.
So you were not hurt that you were on the bench?
Well, I was hurt, knowing that I can do something.
Yeah.
But what can you do? Just to support the team, because we are a team. Maybe years back I was also playing and someone was also on the bench.
That's true.
You get me?
Yeah, that's true.
So when their time comes, and that is when I even didn't want to play for the national team again. I just went off. I stopped at 92.
You never wanted to play for a national team again after 92?
No, after 92. Whether I don't want or they will not call me, it's up to another thing. But I didn't want to involve myself again.
Were you that hurt?
The little name that I have, I need to protect it. And the time comes, you will fade out. And when the time comes, you need to accept it.
Were you part of the politics of that 1982 AFCON?
How can I be politics? No, I was not among.
Because the politics we heard was that because Abedi was made captain, players of Kumasi and Santuko were with Tony Yeboah and never wanted to give out their best for the team and all that. Were you part of the politics? Which camp were you?
I said I was not part. Even if I'm part, if I should have been part, because CRPR was my cruise, everything. Now he's my twin brother. So, and he was injured. He was not on the field.
Yeah.
Both of us sat always on the bench. And so, if a politics, then I should do it for him.
You should have done the politics for him.
But
I have a few more questions to ask, then we'll wrap up the conversation. You rose to become general manager of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. How would you describe that period?
Before I will ask this one, I will answer this one. I think I left something whereby that is where Zico came.
Yeah, came into the picture.
Into the picture. So when I came to Kotoko, and I was advancing, becoming the household name, Kwabra Eboa gave me Zico.
Hey, Kwabra Eboa.
Yeah.
Oluwa.
Zico came in then, so I was graduated from
Polo to
secondary school to varsity.
That's a good one.
Baby magician, don't mind me.
That's a good one.
Yeah, so
that's an interesting one there.
That is how it also came about. And
did you make money playing for Kotoko, or you made money in Switzerland?
Of course, foreign exchange is stronger than the local currency, but I make money in Kotoko. If you where I built my first house, I was in Kotoko that I bought the land. You see, in football, if the team is doing well and they are paying you, that time it was not a salary, it was allowances and so and so. And because Kotoko were winning all our matches consistently from 80, 81, 81 we won, 82, 81, 82, 80 we won the league. We play African Cup 82, competition in 81. Then we didn't reach far. We won the same league 81. Then we have to play 82 league, and then we went to finals. Then we won 83. The 82 league. Yeah. Then so we have to also play African 83. And that is where we won the cup. Yeah. And so, as a footballer, we are always in camp. Me, like combining even the national team in Kotoko, sometimes I have to come out from one plane and move to another plane to travel. So, you see money coming all the time. Oh, okay. Our winning bonus, you even not touch it, and so, and people will dash you whatever they want.
Oh, okay.
We even don't go and ask money. For instance, we play a game at Kumasi Sports Stadium, and after the game, Monday, you see all Kotoko players in Adum. We name it Sum Sum. With this one, we call, oh, come and get this one, come and get this one. By the time you reach, you have a lot of money. You cannot even go to the Kotoko office to ask for.
Go ask for anything.
No. That one is behind. But you need to be wise. Because football has a time frame.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not. My father used to say, then I said, yes, say, look, learn how to play it well. Because no position is permanent. Whatever you do now in football, when you are no more, that's where they will remember you, whatever you did.
So you invested your money wisely?
So I invested very wisely.
Okay.
I was very young when my Kotoko doctor, Dr. Che, told me that, look, I want to advise you. You are very young. As you are praying, you see money coming to you. It will be better if you married and have your children whilst you are playing. You can take good care of them. And I obey. So I'm married at the age of 21. No one will believe me, but that is reality. And my firstborn, September, she will be 41.
What?
Yeah.
Hey!
And it has
helped. And so you were not only very good on the field, you were good in the bedroom.
Response. I like that. As for football, they are good in the bedroom.
You have two talents. One talent in the bedroom, one talent on the field.
I tell you, don't ever fight with a footballer on a girlfriend. No.
You take him away.
You take him away. That one. Yes.
Okay. So now let's come back to you growing up to become the general manager of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. I recall during your tenure as general manager, you won the league a couple of times, plus the FA Cup a couple of times.
Plus World Cup.
Yes. Plus the World Cup. I remember. Even the Otumfo Cup as well. I remember all those. But tell me briefly, how would you describe your tenure as general manager of Kumasi Asante Kotoko?
It's also go back to sacrificial job I did for Kotoko. Yeah.
You did sacrificial job for Kotoko?
Yeah, I did a lot. Because you see, I took over from, even though I didn't know that it would happen, from Dr. Kiki Sapo. I was part of his management. I was a special advisor to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so when he resigned, then Kotoko will be stuck. You have to wait. And so, Oton for Osetutu the second. I salute you, Nana. Call me that said I should steer their affairs until they put the structures, which is the board and the management will come. So I did it for 3 months. I was rating with him, one-on-one, everything. Then came the board. Now, the board was given to me. My job description up to now was a question mark. Then I knew that the board was supposed to refinance the club, but I was doing that myself.
You finance the club with your money?
Not my money, but I'll look for money to finance the club.
Definitely. So that's your money. If you are the one going to look for the money to come and finance the club, so if you're getting sponsors to come
so
and
it wasn't easy, because football is about time and money. It's time and money. So the time was on our side, whereby immediately I took over. Then Nana asked me, I said no. He asked me about the coach. They wanted to start the coach, and I said no. We need to maintain the coach because he has taken them through.
The coach was Didi.
Was Didi.
Yeah.
So it went well right from the beginning. We were having a stable management, and the technical side wasn't any problem. Then came the board. I have to go around and look for money to finance the club, which I thought it was the duty of the board to do that. Even though I look for money, and I make sure that wherever the money comes from, we take it back. So no one was saying that we didn't pay the players maybe 2 months or 3 months. No, it was not happening, because I know for sure if management is on time in paying salaries and winning bonus, it gives the players a good frame of mind also to do their job. So all these things was covering fantastic. It was going well. And there's one thing that also happened, that I was not signatory to the Kotoko checks. And I'm really happy for that.
Who was the signatory?
The board chairman. The disbursing of the money and everything goes, and it comes back. So
your job was just to bring money. How they disburse it? You don't sign.
I don't sign. So it was good for me, because for me, no one will say that Opoku Nti squandered Kotoko's money, isn't it?
But how come you were always accused of Kumasi media always accused you of using Kotoko money to the extent you were even accused of using Kotoko money to build a hotel and all that?
Yeah, the same person came and begged me about that thing they did. People are mischievous. People will pay money to sabotage people. It's always like
so. People were sabotaging you as general manager of Kotoko.
Yeah.
For what was their interest in sabotaging you?
I don't know. It has all been behind closed doors like this. So I don't want to go back to even our time, what happens. But it has been there. Kotoko, I believe Kotoko need a proper structure, building structure. So whether you are general manager, you are CEO, you are board, you come and meet these structures and you follow it. Other than that, it's not easy.
Have you offered that advice to Otunfo? to build that structure? So that when you come, whether you like it or not, you follow?
Well, that one I won't go on there. I won't go on there.
But have you made some suggestions on how Kotoko should be managed?
Of course, I have to ask for suggestions. We are still making it. We are still making suggestions. Because, you see, I believe when you are doing something and it's not working, you need to change your lifestyle. So that even in football, as you are playing, you make a mistake, you do this and make a mistake. Then you need to learn, no, this thing, when it comes, I won't do it, because football is repetition of situations.
So the politics we keep hearing in Kumasi and Kotoko are true. The politics that anytime there's a leader that someone wants to bring him down and want to step in place.
It has been. It is there. It is there. For this reason, when I was going off from my duty ended with Kotoko, I made sure that none of my management members or even the supporters that support like me personally will not go on air and fight the incoming, because that has been a problem of Kotoko.
You know this thing you are telling me?
Yeah.
One of your management members actually told me that you had a conversation with them and said not even a single one should ever run down the next management of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So this is just a confirmation of what someone would do.
I've been witness to it. I am born and bred in Kumasi. I've been inside. Even during our prayer time, certain things also happen. So I know for sure. I'm talking from experience. That's why I didn't want, because that has been Kotoko problem. Pulling him down, new one come, old one is fighting the new one. Even sometimes, if the new one, no one is fighting him, he himself will go and fight. He will say certain things to the past people that they was. All these things need to be stopped. The Bible says that a kingdom that fights each other will not stand. So we need to know. You see, biblical, there are certain things in the Bible, it works.
Yeah,
it's
their real life. Yeah.
It's our life. So until we stop fighting each other, it won't be easy. Because if you are fighting the one who is on steering the affairs of Kotoko, you will even have a peace of mind to do it. Okay. And also, you guys also, sometimes you need to...
Lord, I wanted to have the conversation pretty quick. But there are 2 or 3 critical questions I will need to ask you as your tenure as the general manager of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. One of them is your decision to ask Didi Dramani to proceed on leave when you could have easily fired him, and David Duncan to proceed on leave when you could have easily fired him. Why did you take such decisions instead of just firing them directly?
You see, at times certain things happen. You need to be cautious. You need to make investigation well. You get me?
But the 2 coaches, after the period you gave them to go and leave, you still sacked them.
That's why I'm saying that. If you hear something about certain people, you need to do an investigation first to get to know. Because many a times, me, what I did is purely about the playing body. If a coach is having problem with the playing body, the players will even start to sabotage the coach, whether you like it or not. In this world, sometimes, even this generation, it's not that the coaches are not doing well. Me, I believe the players, it has changed now. The players are not doing what they're supposed to do. But you see that it's better for one man to be sacrificed than the whole nation.
So, in Didi's case, for instance, right? Yeah. You asked him to proceed on leave for like 100+ days. I remember so well that statement that you released. And in fact, your media department actually wrote an article on Kotoko Express and said that they could no longer back Didi Dramani.
You see, that's what I'm saying. It's not easy to defend certain things that you see that it will become a problem. Whether you have the love for the person, whether it's you. It was me who asked DJ to stay. It's me who told Asante him that DJ should stay.
And the same person who asked him to proceed on leave. So did you ask him to proceed on leave because you felt that players were now sabotaging him because the results were not well? Because the first round was very bad. And he said because we had a very long pre-season, the players were going to come good at some point.
You need to do investigation whether what you are hearing is true or not.
So what did you hear before you took that decision?
No, this is confidential. What do you want me to say? What players say? Then you go
Lord.
You go back behind me and player Opoku Nti.
Oh, but this one is on tape.
Huh?
This one is on tape. There's absolutely no way that someone can go and say that, oh, you said something that you didn't say.
No. What I'm saying that, why do I have to betray the confidence I have with certain people?
I understand.
You get me?
I understand.
So you guys are also the same.
No, I can understand. The first one is meant to be about confidence, that you had a conversation with people in confidence.
So that one there.
So it was the same. It was the same thing too with David Duncan.
God
proceed on leave.
Mercy.
And in fact, Duncan even had to fight. He said he was not going anywhere. He sat at the training grounds, and you took the team to a different place with Michael Osei to go and train.
You see, whatever happened between me and Duncan, I will not talk anything about it, because if we began to talk, we'll be like, yeah.
You're having back and forth.
Yeah.
But you brought him to Kotoko.
Yeah. You see, for me, I know I don't have anything against anyone. I always have to do the right thing. Whether it's about Kotoko first, my position is about Kotoko first. Whatever I have to do to make Kotoko what we all dream about Kotoko, I will do it. It's not that I'm against someone.
No.
For me, it's Kotoko first. I'm not against anyone.
So will you describe your tenure of Kotoko as a success?
For me, as a success, but it wasn't to that level, because when I was up and coming footballer, even though I didn't know, I know that there's God. Not that now I'm a born again Christian, that I follow biblical principles in whatever I do. My dream, and I was always praying to God in my small corner, that I wanted to be a good footballer. I wanted to play Kotoko. I would proceed to play the national team, then go to professional. For this reason, the professional came in after 83. You know, the reason why Kwabra Boys was having Africa Sport, newspaper, yeah. There was this man, Prince and so, who was the director of African Sports in Abidjan.
Oh, okay.
He was watching my matches whenever I play Africa in Kumasi. He would fly and come. So after the game, he called me to Abidjan. He wanted to play for African Sport. I went with Kwabra Ebo. You can ask him. That is where he got the name of his people. And then he wanted me to pray for them. I said no. I wanted to go to Europe. I want to experience profession. I said, yeah. Okay. By then, after 83, Lille from France sent someone to come and pick me. When they came to Ghana, may his soul rest in peace, Chamambewa told them that I'm in Abidjan. So the man came to Abidjan. I was having a picture with him. Even then, Adolfama was there. Kofi Bedu was also in Africa. So, and we went to dinner. So we talked. Then I went to St. Place, so because he brought me from Kumasi to Abidjan. And I told him about all this. He said, do you want to go to Europe to play? I said, yes, okay. Then France, I will not take you to. I have people in Switzerland. So I should go to Switzerland.
Ah, that's how you end up in
That's
Switzerland.
how I end up in Switzerland.
So you have gone to Lille instead?
Instead.
Oh, I see.
That's why I end up in Switzerland. And God works in mysterious ways. I wanted to go out from Switzerland, but it didn't work at all. I wanted to go out because Switzerland football was not to that level as it is now. So I wanted to go, but it didn't work. For this reason, 1986, I came to Kumasi back to pray for Kotoko.
Yeah.
Then God, in His wisdom, took me back to Switzerland again. And I am very proud, and I thank God because all my descendants, they are now Swiss.
Okay. I want to ask a very political question. Would you have wished Nana Yamponsa stayed as CEO of Kotoko?
I didn't finish my thing because the last one was one day I'll become Kotoko CEO and get African Cup for Kotoko. That's why I say it was good, but my dream was not fulfilled. I wanted to be like Beckenbauer of Germany, praying for a team through me again becoming the CEO. Kotoko is having the Champions League of Africa. It was I would have been one of the happiest person.
Unfortunately, you didn't even make to the group stages. I covered most of. I remember the game. MS is it MC and Yulma?
Ulma, did you watch the game?
That game that broke our hearts. The game that broke our hearts. You went away. You got a draw, and you came back. Well, like, oh, this one here, this one there is done.
That was the worst day in my career. It was really, really bad. It was really, really bad. And to God be the glory.
Everything works for a reason.
Everything works for a reason.
So I asked a very political question. Would you have wished Nana Yamponsa stayed as CEO of Kotoko? You can choose to answer. You can choose not to answer.
This is the doing of those who appointed him. This is the doing of Nigeria.
Lord, you're a very political person. See the two diplomatic way he's answering the question.
I didn't give him the job.
Since he left, Adoko Dachi, we say when he was doing something on it, he's become Bush again.
They are doing it again.
Oh God! So why would you wait for a place to become a Bush then you start working on it again?
You see, that's why I'm saying
there was KK Sapon. He started something there.
That's why I'm saying
it was never completed.
Kotoko has to have
a structure.
A structure is very, very important. A structure, so that everyone will come and build on. Because if one comes and he has his own idea, another one will come. Then his idea doesn't fit to this one idea.
It won't work.
It won't work. It's becoming like, sorry to say, like the politics that is we are witnessing here. Why, if someone will not finish a contract, one will come and want to do another thing?
So Kotoko is like,
you get me?
Lord.
So we need to have a structures. Someone will not agree with me. Some even will insult me about this thing, but
it's true.
The reality is, we need to change certain things. I believe Kotoko can do better than what we are doing. I believe Kotoko, even business-wise, Kotoko has to combine the football and the business also aspect, because they command the crowd. The only thing Kotoko need to do, as they are doing, do a good recruitment, bring quality players, and everything will follow into place. Because, for instance, okay, let me take you back a little bit. If years back, 80s, even during BK this time, there wasn't any sponsorship. But why is it that they were pushing Kotoko to Africa and everywhere, the league and so and so? It's all because of the teaming supporters. I know Kotoko supporters. I cherish them, because if the team is winning and you decide that, okay, this much. We need money to even to do this. Even Kotoko supporters, if you need money to buy players, they will contribute. I know. It's deep down in their heart. They cherish their club. So if you are able to invest, and I can't say everything you are doing, you need to invest first. The investing is investing in the players. The players will pull the crowd. And years back, they were using the gate proceeds to run the club. So, if you are able to pull the crowd, and you are getting money from the crowd, and you are getting even the same crowd will get you sponsorship. And the sponsors also come in, it's double money. So Kotoka can do whatever they want to do. And that has been the big clubs. So, it's first invest. It will cost you. No wonder. I predicted that if Kotoko want to have good players, they should remember that any player you want to buy, you approach the team, you say, 200,000 Ghana cedis. They will start from there. Because it's Kotoko. You get me? You can bargain. They know Ghana business is not like in Abuchi. When you go there and there's a tag on.
Yeah, there's a release clause.
Yeah. Ghana, maybe if you want 1 million, you started with 2 million.
Tissue.
Exactly. So then it goes on. So these things will happen because it's about Kotoko. But Kotoko need to go deep. Kotoko need to do it to bring the quality players. Someone asked me about there's no quality players in there. Why Kotoko is going outside? I said, look, the system demands that Kotoko need quality players. If quality players are not here, you go there and bring them. What are we looking for? To draw the crowd, our support, to make them happy. Let them know that our team is moving. And it will work for Kotoko. So, someone will not agree with me, but I think where I've been, I know that drawing Kotoko supporters to the stadium, giving them good football, winning, I tell you, you will make it.
You will make it. Lord is a Kotoko legend, someone who was managing the club, the Toko Polo as well. The Toko Polo as well. And guess what? There was one point he said that it is the lowest moment he's had managing Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And that moment was that CAF Confederation Cup. Was it Champions League, rather?
Champions League.
Yeah, game defeat against Ulma at the Bawayara Sports Stadium. I can remember how packed it was. And I can remember how they had to even use police escort to be able to get the players out of the stadium. Oh, wow. What a moment that was. He said it's his lowest moment. And one of the moments, too, that many Ghanaians will always look at and say that it's been quite unfortunate representing the country is where you win the African Cup of Nations and the head of state tells you the only honor we can give to you is a salute. On this note, salute for joining us for Prime Take. I am Nabila Abdullah. Thank you.